I am so hyped up right now after seeing these 2 episodes of Code Geass. I could not stop at episode 13. I had to instantly start episode 14 because, my God, that was just, oh, fuck, dude. The end of episode 14, just straight up, Shirley forgetting about Lelouch. I'm like, oh. So, that is his answer. That is what he is going to do. He forced Shirley to forget about him killing her father and all connections she had with Lelouch. Like, I have a lot of questions about how Lelouch is going to make that work, but before I get into that, this episode and the last episode, these past 2 episodes I just watched, episode 13 and 14, dude, it's so hard not to freaking binge watch this. It is so hard. I am not joking with you. I'm sitting here watching the episode. Like, I'm sitting down, okay? Like, I'll do representation while doing it. I sit down. I'm like, okay, I want to finish this episode. I'm going to do my review. Go to the next episode. That's what's going in my mind once I do that. Well, I sit down, I get a cup of coffee, I'm like, oh my God, this is fucking kick-ass, yes, yes, and then episode ends. Like, episode 13, it just straight up, it literally just drops onto a cliffhanger out of nowhere. Like, you see Shirley pointing a gun at Lelouch on episode 13, right at the conclusion, and then the episode ends, and I'm like, what the fuck is that shit? Like, whoa, no. So, I don't know how any possible anime watcher, when they were first watching this series, could have survived these cliffhangers. Like, oh my God, dude. These are like some Alden Noah 0 level cliffhangers. Oh my God. Like, it just ends out of nowhere. Like, you're wrapped up in the moment of the episode, and the next moment it just fucking ends. You're like, seriously, man. This is it's so hype. Just so much hype right now. Oh, this is a good series, man. Oh, I'm having a lot of fun. A lot of fun watching these 2 episodes. Like, a lot of things popped up in these 2 episodes. Like, Geass power. There is other people with Geass. This dude called Mao, that's his name. He's been appearing in the past couple episodes. I haven't really mentioned him, but he finally made his, like, appearance and his name announcement in this episode, like episode 14. This dude called Mao can actually read people's minds. I'm like, whoa. So, he can actually read anyone's minds and manipulate them pretty much. So, with this entire aspect of this dude having a Geass power, it brings up a lot of questions. So, clearly C2 knows this person. Like, C2 instantly recognized this person. Also, this dude had, like, an audio recording of C2 on his little headphones. And what's even creepier about it? This dude was listening to a replay of C2's voice over and over again, like the same 2 dialogue lines. I'm like, that's some twisted shit. Like, oh God, that's like some Nina level twisted shit. Like, seriously, that's some twisted little bit of love. Like, this dude is listening to C2's voice over and over again on his headphones. Like, seriously, let's look at the time frame of this episode. He was in, like, the train doing chess with Lelouch, maybe 5 minutes, maybe just 5 minutes alone. Imagine how many times he heard that dialogue over and over again from C2. And we gotta factor in the entire time he's had these headphones on since we have seen his appearance these past couple episodes. So this dude is a nut job, just straight up nut job. And I'm kind of curious, why does he have this, you know, love towards C2? And how does C2 know of this person? Like, we know C2 made a contract with Lelouch, but did she make a contract with this person? Or did something else going on in the past? I mean, was this dude also experimented on? I mean, I have a lot of questions. I have a lot of questions with this episode. And with the factor of this dude, Mao, actually having a mind-reading ability, it brings up to say that not all Geass powers are the same. For instance, you have it to where Lelouch, he can control people with direct orders with his eye, and then this dude can actually read people's minds. So I wonder exactly what type of Geass powers are actually out there. This will definitely change up the playing field when it comes to the series, because, I mean, if Britannia gets, you know, an ally that actually has Geass and lets you know, them know that Lelouch most likely has Geass, that's not gonna be fucking good. Like, this dude is powerful because he knows Lelouch's secret. I don't know exactly who he's working for. I don't know if he's a third party working for himself. Is he working for Britannia? Is he just wanting to start shit? I mean, I have no idea. But I mean, I can assume he's trying to hunt down C2. But like I said, what is his connection? Is, like, he on Britannia's side? Is he on the Black Knight's side? I mean, we have to wonder these questions. But it's not just that either. With these 2 episodes, it also sets up other little things going on, like Shirley forgetting about Lelouch altogether. Now, Lelouch made her forget who he was, like, for instance, Zero and all that, but he actually took it even further. From what I understood from the ending dialogue, he removed any trace of memories from Shirley when it comes to him. For instance, she does not remember anything of Lelouch at all. And so, how is Lelouch supposed to explain this to the student council at a school? Like, the student council and Shirley and Lelouch are friends. So, how is Lelouch supposed to fit in with Shirley when she's working at the student council? Like, I mean, that's going to be very awkward because, I mean, everybody knows that Shirley kind of likes Lelouch, and all of a sudden if she, like, has amnesia and forgets, like, how are they going to betray that off? Like, how is Lelouch going to just play that off? The only thing I could see that most likely is going on here, and I don't know if the series will take that path or not, but I will be incredibly shocked, and I'll actually get some props if Code Geass does it. If Lelouch did remove every single memory of Shirley, okay, that she knows of him, if they used the card to where she most likely had trauma, and that is why she forgot Lelouch, then I will give props, because that's the only way I can say that could explain this event without making it feel like, what the fuck just happened? Because the only way is if she had some form of trauma, since her father technically died recently and all that type of stuff. It kind of makes you assume that she had some trauma. It's a possibility. So, that's pretty much my thoughts. I mean, you also have the Japanese Liberation Force, actually, they get slaughtered. Like, Lelouch kills them. Like, he blows them up, and then he lies to his Black Knights, the Order of Black Knights. He lies to them and says they committed suicide, but he actually blew them up to cause it to where Lelouch and his, you know, army would have the upper hand. So, Lelouch is already starting to lie to his subordinates. Not a good sign. Just straight up not a good sign whatsoever. It is not. And it even goes further than that. That girl that Shirley shot, that officer that Lelouch technically let get away in the 1st or 2nd episode, she's still fucking alive. How the hell? How is she still alive? She got fucking shot in the middle of the night. Okay, let me explain, okay? This girl got shot in the middle of the night. Shirley shot her. It may not have been fatal. Let's say it's not a fatal shot. Let's just say it's in the fucking arm, okay? You're still gonna bleed. You are still going to bleed. How did she not die from blood loss? Because from the time frame of when she got shot to the time frame of when she was found, almost an entire day passed. She was out in the cold. Japan. Out in the cold with barely any clothes on. So how do you explain her being completely fine? If she... Like, you kidding me? Like, how is she alive? How the fuck is... Oh, I'm not even gonna get into that. I'm not even gonna get into that. I'm not even gonna ask why she is alive. Because she shouldn't be. She should really not be. According to logic, she shouldn't be alive. But I'm questioning anime, so I shouldn't really question that. So anyways, tell me your thoughts in the comments below. I love y'all so much. You have a wonderful day or night wherever you live. Please be safe. Chibi out.